The Forgotten World, Pluto reimagined, a transformation from forgotten world to living frontier. For decades, it drifted at the edge of imagination, a faint glimmer in the endless dark, a lonely wanderer lost among the frozen stars. The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's most powerful and precise eye on the cosmos, has forever changed how we see Pluto, and the role it plays in the outermost reaches of our solar system. For much of the 20th century, Pluto existed only as a dot of light, a tiny moving spark across astronomers' charts, a mystery half seen through telescopic haze. It was believed to be nothing more than a frozen leftover, a cosmic crumb from the formation of the planets, adrift at the sun's dimmest frontier. Too far from warmth. Too distant for light. Too cold for life. To most, Pluto was a world without a heartbeat, silent, still, and forgotten. Even its discovery in 1930 brought only a brief flicker of glory. Yes, it was called the ninth planet, but it was small, dim, and remote, barely holding on to the title of planet. For generations, it remained an afterthought, a faint shadow orbiting beyond Neptune's reach. Then came the year 2006, the year Pluto lost its crown. Astronomers stripped it of its planetary title, reclassifying it as a dwarf planet. For many, that felt like a farewell. Pluto had fallen from grace, reduced to a relic at the solar system's frozen edge. But the story was far from over. The cosmos had one more surprise waiting to be seen. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its golden mirrors and unmatched ability to see the faintest whispers of infrared light, turned its gaze toward Pluto. And what it saw shattered everything we thought we knew. Pluto was not silent. It was not dead. It was alive with motion, color, and mystery. Its surface, cracked, ridged, and ever-changing, spoke of forces beneath the ice. Convective currents stirred slowly in the deep, proof that Pluto's heart was still beating. Colors bled across its frozen plains, streaks of red, gray, brown, and white, chemical brushstrokes painted by nitrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide. This was not a dull, gray rock. This was an artist's world, a frozen masterpiece sculpted by alien chemistry. And at its center lay something extraordinary, Sputnik Planitia, a vast heart-shaped plane carved into the surface. For decades, scientists thought it was lifeless, a frozen sea of nitrogen, still and empty. But JWST revealed a deeper truth. Beneath that icy crust may lie a vast hidden ocean, locked beneath miles of ice, insulated from the vacuum of space. An ocean that could have remained liquid for billions of years. If true, it would mean that one of life's most essential ingredients, liquid water, still flows beneath Pluto's frozen face. Suddenly, the impossible seemed possible. Could life exist so far from the warmth of the sun? Astrobiologists were electrified by the thought. If microbial ecosystems survived within Pluto's buried sea, it would rewrite the very definition of habitable. Pluto's surface revealed more secrets, towering mountains of solid water ice, as hard as steel in the planet's brutal cold, rising as high as the Himalayas. Vast plains without craters stretched across the land, evidence of a world constantly reshaping itself. Beneath the surface, Pluto's rocky heart still burns faintly. Heat from radioactive decay keeps the interior churning, sending slow rivers of nitrogen ice sliding across the plains. Pluto is not a fossil. It is evolving. It is restless. And it whispers of something profound, that even in the most desolate corners of space, the spark of motion, the potential for life, endures. The living frontier. Pluto's story, however, is not its own. It shares its destiny with its largest moon, Charon. Together, they form a celestial partnership unlike any other, a true binary system, where neither body truly orbits the other. Instead, Pluto and Charon revolve around a shared center of gravity, locked in a cosmic dance that has lasted for billions of years. This delicate ballet tugs at their interiors, twisting and stretching their surfaces with invisible tides. Charon bears the scars of this gravitational embrace, immense canyons slicing across its crust, and jagged ridges that rise like frozen waves. Its reddish tones may come from gases escaping Pluto's atmosphere, drifting through space, settling like ancient dust upon Charon's face. Some evidence even suggests a deeper connection, that material and organic compounds flow back and forth between them, a silent exchange of chemistry and energy. Together, they are not two worlds, but one story, two partners bound by gravity and time, evolving side by side at the edge of the sun's light. The James Webb Space Telescope also revealed something delicate: Pluto's thin and shifting atmosphere. Made mostly of nitrogen, laced with methane and carbon dioxide, it breathes in rhythm with Pluto's orbit. When nearer to the sun, frozen gases rise and form a veil of air. When the world drifts away, that veil collapses, falling as frost upon the plains once more. A living cycle of creation and destruction, found nowhere else in the solar system. Within that fragile sky, strange molecules drift, tholins, reddish organics born when sunlight breaks down methane gas. They paint Pluto and Charon with hues of crimson and bronze, staining them with the colors of alien life. Yet tholins may be more than pigments. They may be the seeds of biology itself, the first steps toward life, waiting for the right conditions to awaken. Could they sink into Pluto's buried ocean? Could warmth, water, and chemistry unite to spark creation? It's a breathtaking thought. On Earth, life thrives in the darkest places, deep beneath oceans, feeding on heat and minerals without a single ray of sunlight. If Pluto's secret sea offers the same conditions, it too could cradle something alive, tiny, unseen, yet extraordinary. Future missions may one day reveal the truth: orbiters scanning Pluto's skies, landers drilling through its crust, and robotic submarines diving into its hidden waters. The journey will be hard. The distance, unimaginable. But the reward would change everything we know about life. Even now, Pluto continues to surprise. Though it lacks a strong magnetic field, it interacts with the solar wind in ways no one expected, streams of charged particles shimmering through its thin atmosphere. These discoveries reshape not only our vision of Pluto, but our understanding of the entire Kuiper belt, that distant ring of icy worlds beyond Neptune. Pluto is no longer a relic. It is a frontier. A beacon of curiosity and hope. Could its buried ocean shelter life? Could its chemistry mirror the beginnings of other worlds, even distant exoplanets circling cold, dim stars? For now, the answers remain hidden beneath ice and time. But one truth is undeniable: Pluto's story is unfinished. It will continue to inspire exploration. It will challenge what we think we know. And it will remind us that the universe still keeps its greatest wonders for those bold enough